Howdy crew, about to plug this bad boy in and go do a speed test on film for you. 9S LIPO, 34-pound giant, 5th scale, 6th scale beastie. My hand's in there now because I want you to hear the pop of the 9S capacitors when I plug it in. I'm about to connect the Deans. I think you should be able to hear it. I've already got the fans plugged in. There it went. Okay. So I totally revamped it and got a lower ride height out of it. Fixed the front servo mount, which broke the axle, and I had to put a steel plate on there to make it work. I got my wife's phone on there with like a GPS speedometer that records max speed. So we're gonna go see what we can get in high gear up on the street where it's flat. So well, wait, I have to press start, I guess, to make that work, huh? Let's see. Well, let's get it up there first. I'll pause and we'll start when we get up there. Okay, we're up on the street. New low stance. Makes the axles and everything spin much more smoothly. Better phasing. Better rock crawling. 9S LIPO mounted all the way up front now for better forward weight. After we do the speed test, we're going to go hit a couple of rock crawl spots and I'll show you how good it is. I also let some air out of the front tires. Not too much, but a little bit. You don't want to let too much out when you're doing a speed test. Alright, here's the speedometer. We're going to do a quick start, stop to show you that it's working. I think you can see it on there. I have the screen as bright as it'll go. Start. Okay. Alright, so right there it picked up 3 miles an hour, I think. Over here at max speed, 3 mile an hour in the little print. So we'll be able to see that when we pause, stop. Oh, ads, man, ads. Close. Alright. I'm going to click start and then we're going to walk down the street because I need to be further away when this thing goes zooming by in case anything bad happens. Also, let me pause it and see if the drag brake's turned on. I forget. Okay, had to shut it down, boot it back up. Drag brake is now turned off. It's one of those brushed ESCs with the switches on it. It goes up to 48 volts. We got a 997 brushed motor in there that is 12S capable. Again, we're only on 9S right now. You can see that giant motor can in there. A 997 motor, for reference, is 52 millimeters wide by 85 millimeters long. And that's a 5th scale servo on a Ryft axle. 40 series tires on 8.5 inch tall rock crushers. Custom wood flatbed. Easily removable. Takes 2.75 pounds off the back of the truck for comp rock crawling if you want to do that. Just 4 bolts come out. It's ready to go. It's a custom single cab F250 SCX6 cab, extended cab that I cut down. Alright, we're in high gear. Again, I'm going to hit start and we'll go hit it. Get a speed test here. And we are recording. Make sure there are no innocent bystanders because when this thing rips, I think what I'm going to do is set up a tripod for you, low to the ground. Well, no, I'll just try to keep it going straight as best I can one-handed. See if we can do that first. It does not accelerate super fast. It doesn't have a ton of punch. It's a brushed motor, so it takes a minute to get up to speed. It's kind of like a turbo. Once it's spooling, ripping. Here we go. Turn around and come back. On it right now. Alright, let's go see. What's our max speed? I see 15 mile per hour. Yeah, baby. Let's get that out of there. See if I can show it to you better. It's going to be right next to my thumb there. 15 mile per hour. I can't even tell if I can see that on the viewfinder right there. Yeah, I thought it might do 10, maybe 12. Very happy with 15. I'll take that. That's on 9S. Again, it can go to 12S, so that's theoretically 33% more voltage. So what would it do? Like 18, 19 miles per hour maybe? Love it. Let's go do some little rock crawling in slow mode and see how she goes. Hey, let's do a speed test in low gear and see what the top speed is. I'll pause it and get that set up. Okay, we're shifting to low gear. This is the SCX6 alloy transmission with carbon steel gears and pretty much all the fixings. It's got the carbon steel clutch delete, slipper clutch delete. I got it off AliExpress. They sold 10 of them. 150 bucks for an SCX6 built transmission. Crazy. All right, let's hit start. We're in low gear. Won't go nearly as fast, of course, but it has stump pulling power. Rubs the body just a little bit now that I have it lowered so much. All right, speed is 5 miles per hour. I don't know if you can see that. Max speed, 5 miles per hour. I'd say that's perfect for a crawler gear if you need some wheel speed in the mud and whatnot, or in the snow. All right, now I'm gonna go rip it through the grass in high gear and show you how good it just goes. It does not bog at all in high gear. And we'll go down to some rocks in the yard and try crawling them. All right, we're in high gear, headed for some rocks in the yard. Let's see how she rips. It's a little bit downhill, but you'll see. It just goes. This grass is really long, hasn't been mowed in 2 weeks. I'm gonna get out in front so you can see it go ripping by. How crazy is that? It'd be fast. Low gear. I can do this all day with 2 hands. It's kind of hard with just one. Takes some steering precision and a proper approach, which I've already bought. Feel like my front steering servo does not sound too healthy. didn't turn the drag brake back on, so we're doing this with 0 drag brake. Not that it's hard or anything, but it was pretty straight up a little bit of a wall. Foam's in the back, twin air tubes in the front. Hope you all enjoyed.